excited to have you all here. Thank you so much for coming. We're sorry about our technical difficulties. Yesterday was so seamless that, of course, today had to be awkward and strange. But the great thing is we have so many fun guests, so you don't have to listen to me and Donna talk about dentistry and taxes. So, you know Donna, obviously. You know Taylor, who was one of our jury members and will be here throughout this to talk about her thoughts and feelings, as well as Stafshir was also one of our jury members, and she'll talk about her thoughts and feelings. We have Margie McGee, who is one of our Raffle prizes, who wrote on the TV show The Muppets, and Rachel Burson, who is also one of our co-creators of this, but also one of our Raffle prizes. So you guys can ask them questions throughout, and they can give their fun thoughts and feelings. And then our special guest, who at least on mine is right in the center, is Lisa Henson, one of our judges who we narrowed it all down. Our jury narrowed it down to 7, which our fancy judges watched, and they picked the top 3. So we're so excited about all of that. Does anyone have anything to say before we start announcing our winners and stuff?
I'm not a Raffle prize.
You're not a Raffle prize. This is the prize. Anybody got anything else? Donna, you got thoughts about your fancy glasses before we get into it?
I'm taking off my fancy glasses because I'm having trouble seeing. But Lisa, thank you so much for joining us. This is so delightful that you're here.
Well, I feel honored to be involved with it. I'm so impressed that the glorious ladies of puppetry have gotten the puppetry community so motivated. I mean, this was an amazing amount of talent went into all these films, and to think that all of them were made so quickly, really surprising. And I think you guys are doing a great job just getting the community excited, motivated, working.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it so people are not losing their minds. So we're going to start with the 15 and under category. And I think technically everything's going smooth, but if it doesn't, we'll hopefully see the films. And if we don't, we'll just start announcing winners. But the winner of the 15 and under category is Yesteryear. Woo! Roll the tape, Scott. Is it about to roll? Is it going to roll?
Sky.
All right.
Great job today, Frank. I mean, Santa.
Oh, thanks, Gary. You have yourself a good weekend. Okay.
Hi.
Whoa! Jumping jelly beans, you scared the bajoinkers out of me, kid. Oh. Whew.
Hello, Santa. Did you forget about me?
Well, Dolly, Santa's done for today. Why don't you come back tomorrow? Hey, weren't you here yesterday?
I don't talk about the past.
Oh, okay. One of those, eh? All right.
I need to tell you what I want for Christmas, Santa.
Listen, kid. Santa's had a long day, and he and Rudolph have an appointment with Brandy, if you dig what I'm talking.
I have to tell you what I want for Christmas, Santa. Now.
What the hell, kid? You're creeping me out. Where the hell are your parents?
I don't talk about the past.
Okay, she's crying. Why don't you tell Santa what you want for Christmas?
Yesteryear.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't we all? I would ask Becky Horowitz to prom. Man, she was hot.
I want to see my parents.
What? What, they leave you at the mall by yourself? Who even does that?
They're dead.
What? Oh, dear, that's horrible. What happened?
I killed them.
Okay. Is this a joke? Gary? Is this a hidden camera thing? Come on out.
Just kidding.
Okay, funny, you little... Okay, you know what? Now you're on Santa's naughty list, okay, kid?
It was my brother.
Hi. Oh, son of a bucket list! Want to talk about your childhood? No, I don't want to talk about my childhood. I don't talk about the past.
I told you to stay in the car with the bodies.
Okay, I've had enough. Do you wake up thinking, hey, I need a new identity, maybe two? Have you ever thought about faking your own death, starting over, like your own personal witness protection? Well, at No Regret Solutions, we've got better yesterdays for you today. Don't put off tomorrow what you could have done yesterday.
Yay! Congrats, Skyla and James.
Anything that's dark and has a terrifying doll, I'm on board. Staff Taylor, you were our judges. What thoughts, feelings? What stood out to you? Anything? Unmute yourselves.
You go for it.
I enjoyed the use of object theater with the doll. You know, it was an interesting contrast between this very articulated Santa puppet and this doll, and yeah, just the object theater of it.
I love a word like or words like object theater. Lisa, thoughts and feelings? I know that you're the only person they want to hear.
I never saw it before. I thought it was hilarious. I think there was I think there was a grown-up component to that. You know, I was expecting more of a pure kid effort. But so good, so funny. The jump to the aliens was great.
Margie, you're a professional writer in the world. You got feedback for them? Just make sure you unmute yourself.
I thought the writing was great. I thought the characters were really clear. I thought the point of view was really funny. I loved it. That was delightful. That's pretty sophisticated writing and execution. So excellent work. Really, really good.
Somebody 15 and under playing a doll that creepy is pretty fantastic. All right, we have our 16 to 18 category, and the winner is Stuck in the Past. Woo!
Arthur, my dear brother, and I loved to play detectives when we were just 10 years old. Me with my magnifying glass and him with his hat. Times have moved on since then. We set up the Crafted Detective Agency together. All those cases. Oh, we got into some real scrapes. We chased the bad guys. In fact, that's how we got our name. Crafted can't run away from the excellent detectives. We were investigating the case of the Glinty Ambrosia diamond when Arthur disappeared. Oh, I miss him so much. Ooh, an envelope. Edna, that's me. E, if you want to find what you seek, come to the place I took the leap. I know exactly where to go. Paris? What am I doing in Paris? I only needed to go down the hallway. I found it!
Huh? What are you doing, Edna? I'm in the toilet. Oh.
Oh, Arthur! I missed you! I thought I'd never see you again!
Edna, I only popped to the shops for some groceries. You are always stuck in the past, you are.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
Come on, sis. I know where the diamond is.
Yay!
All right, Taylor, you had Stoff chime in. What do you want to talk about for this one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say a technical thing. I love the foreground and the background in the green screen. That was really gave a lot of depth, obviously. A good short film with a pun, like that was a very good, stuck that ending, and some comedy in travel in those map pieces were great job.
Yeah.
How are these things done so quickly? I don't get it. That would have taken me a month in post. It's amazing what you all did in such short time periods.
I know, because they wrote them and shot them and edited them and like scored them, and yeah.
Yeah, I loved all the post effects in this. It was so witty, and it looks like a big family effort. Everybody's got the same last name. That's a lot of fun too. And it's good to see something from England. Hooray.
Yeah. We got quite a few. Taylor went away, but I think we had a big chunk from England, and we had Canada, and we had yesterday. What did we have, Donna? We had Malaysia. Where was somebody was
Indonesia?
from? Yeah.
Indonesia, someone Trinidad.
Before we move on, Stoff, Margie, you want to chime in? You got thoughts, Felix? Margie's unmuting.
I was just going to say the production elements were amazing. The shot through the mirror, the sepia filters, and obviously I love, a puppet holding a real life leak. I thought that was hilarious. And a pee joke, it's all right up my alley. Great work. Really funny.
Floppy top bun too. Like, I love that. Stoff, you want to say something?
Yeah, it was just charming, sweet characters. Loved it.
Oh, and
Anthony's putting in chat that he makes all the puppets. That's fun.
Nice.
Which is a whole nother skill set, by the way. Like, we just want people to like be puppeteers. Like, the ability to create and make a puppet is its own crazy art form.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, we're getting into our first, second, and third place. So in third place, it's Time Worms.
Yeah!
Is the past catching up with you?
Why did I have that affair with Bob's best friend? He's like 45 and still lives in his parents' basement. Why did I buy a Peloton? It's just a really expensive, oddly shaped clothes rack. Why did I join that pyramid scheme?
Well, what if you could easily send your past mistakes into a wormhole for all eternity? Well, now you can with Time Worms. Time Worms is a tapeworm, but for time, specifically the past. It laces itself through your body and brain and into the very fabric of time and space to find your past regrets and send them into a never-ending wormhole. 14% of puppets who take Time Worms experience results in just 7.5 weeks. Time Worms isn't for everyone. But be sure to drink the whole thing. The worm's at the bottom of the bottle. Do not take Time Worms if you are coping fine with life as it is, enjoying healthy relationships with friends and family, have 2 perfectly good legs and don't want a third, or if you like having only one head.
Side effects may include abdominal pain, nausea, weight loss due to the time worm eating a portion of your meals, inability to accept the past and live in the present, understanding your past mistakes in order to make better choices in the future, or recognizing poor behavioral patterns that could be avoided later.
Talk to a doctor if you start losing every experience that makes you who you are, becoming an empty, soulless shell, or if you literally fade out of existence. Destroy your past for a regret-free future. Ask your doctor about Time Worms. There's no time like the present to take Time Worms.
Yay!
Fun fact, she did that with, Adrian did that with COVID.
What? I love that one. I mean, who can resist a good parody of a pharmaceutical ad? Like it was like beat for beat perfect as a parody, and I thought it addressed the theme fantastically.
Yeah, it really nailed the theme. Adrian is thanking all of her helpers. Yeah, what a funny. I love all the side effects were my favorite. Just all the terrible things that can happen to you that actually make you like sad and think about your choices and how you should reflect on the past.
There's a great journey in this piece, even though it's a parody. It's like it seems like it's going to be surface, but then it starts with like this deep desire that we kind of have sometimes to do, and turns into this existential crisis. Like, such a great way into existentialism from surface hilarity.
Yeah. I loved it when the music kicks in and we're into the slow-mo playground shots. I laughed out loud yesterday when I saw this for the first time. So funny. Great job, Adrian.
Stop. Margie, your thoughts and feelings? Rachel, you want to chime in?
I love this one. I think it's so well done. And I think it's a great illustration of committing to a really simple idea in a really strong way. Like, I think sometimes people can be held back thinking, oh, I don't have some grand, complicated idea. And the idea is simple, but it was just so committed to that it just, the comedy and everything was just fantastic. There was a great simplicity.
I loved it too. I thought the structure was brilliant. I agree with Lisa. The parody was right on point. The scoring made me laugh so hard. And I know very little about puppeteering, but there's something so cute about a puppet holding sheets and pulling it over his head. Like, just the mechanics of that stuff made me laugh. It was great. Really, really great.
Yeah, that overhead shot is the tiny bed that was built. I also just like thinking about anybody like in their apartment doing it and looking around at the stuff they have and being like, this will make a bed. All right. We're moving into, Adrian, I'm glad. That's why you guys should be here, so you can hear us gush. I'm sad for all the people that won't get us gushing right now, because so many of these films were fantastic and deserve all the gushing in the world. So gush, guys, gush, on social media and all that kind of stuff. All right. In second place, A Whole Other Story.
Yay!
Oh, that one is so beautiful. I waited so long to watch it, but every time I would go up on Film Freeway, that eye was the image that was frozen there, and I was like, "What is that?" And it's so incredible. Everyone, chime in, say your thoughts.
Oh, it's incredibly beautiful, and that puppet has a lot of expression considering it has no mouth and one eyeball. So kudos to the performance with no features.
Yes, and the movement of that eyeball, amazing. That tiny little set, I assume was tiny, and the console with all the different controls on it. I just thought it was great. That puppetry was fantastic. The shots were great. I could totally see this as interstitials on something. Couldn't you guys?
Yeah.
Totes.
Yeah, I love the use of subtitles and we have a different language being spoken and we have subtitles. It's super cool. And when that ship is in distress and it's just bouncing all over the place, it's just the cutest thing. And then seeing that Star Trek kind of whoa of him just moving in the ship is so precious.
And all good science fiction, you kind of can't figure it out. I was that banana thing was 2001. What's happening?
It was so visually special. It was so emotional. The lighting effects and the frantic synth music and the arms and the eye going at the same time. And then, the transition into leaving the ship was just it took my breath away. It was really beautiful. Really, really great.
Yeah, I think I agree wholeheartedly with everything that's been said. I think the only thing I can add is the handmadeness of it all. It was, there was so much detail in that tiny ship, but it felt so handmade, and that just gives it a delicious little something.
That's what it was made of. Is what that guy is made of. I'm like, is it pool noodle? Is it just foam? Is it dyed foam? What is it? And then a puppet twiddling through space, on a little rod, is always so satisfying. Great.
I believe that I know that I've seen them. So, Kat, I think they're on your Instagram, that you have behind the scene photos of you guys shooting this. So, I think you can see kind of the ratios or the sizes of how big and small things were. Because I know that I've seen them, and I remember being surprised. So stalk Cat Rock on social media. Rachel's telling her to do that. And also, Kat runs a film festival, the Bristol Film Festival. So if you guys want to enter hers, she's incredible. She advised me on this festival, and she runs an incredible puppet film festival, 48-hour film festival. All right, it's our final, our grand prize winner. Very excited, and that I don't know. I'm having a high, and the winner is The Ninth Life.
Here she is. Take it easy on her. She needs her rest.
Oh, I'm fine. It's good to see you, little one.
Mom and Dad told me I should visit you because you're on your 9th life.
Oh! Oh, you wouldn't believe some of my past lives. You see, when I was just a...
Wait, past lives? What's past lives?
Well, my past 8 lives, of course. You should know that all cats live 9 lives. When I was a little kitten, just like you, I remember there was a tree inside. And just when I felt like I was on top of the world, woo! Once I realized I had another life to live, I was gonna live life to the fullest. Okay, decided to play it a little bit safer and learn to always look both ways when crossing the street. But in my 4th life, I discovered just how beautiful life could be. When you're in love, it feels like you're living 1,000 lives at once, and I couldn't imagine a life without him. But when my love ended, life did as well.
Hey, cat. Stop hogging all the nib.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, cat. You try and get frisky?
Whoa. Wait.
Wait, huh, Grandma? What happened in your fifth life?
Yeah, let's just skip that one. Whoa. I learned a lot from my past lives, especially the importance of traffic patterns, and to always...
Kidney disease is the leading cause of death in cats that haven't been hit by cars.
So, Grandma, well, out of all your lives, which one's your favorite?
You know, this one is definitely my favorite, because these 9 lives mean the most to me.
Well, hey, that's me and our family. Grandma, I love that I get to live this life with you.
Oh, me too, little one. If I've learned anything about life, it's that it's not about how many times you live, but rather it's about the time you spend actually living. So go on, little one. Live your life.
Well, I'm gonna make this my best life.
Yay!
Who knew cat death could win you awards?
So funny and so tender and such a great, like, it leaves you like laughing and then just with like a, oh, this is the meaning of life kind of thing. Like that's a really strong film that can do that. And you also have so many different settings because there are 9 lives, and they took the essential components of those settings and dialed them in really strongly. So you had a really full, like, to do that in 48 hours, especially is really skilled. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, it's one of those things I didn't think about until watching it again this time, that I was like, oh, they're in like a bunch of different sets and they built all these sets, or they went outside. Like, yeah, there's so many locations.
Yeah. It's Grandma's birthday party. Well, how fitting. Congrats, Ricky. Love to Grandma. Lisa,
it was really impressive. This movie was the full meal, I thought. You know, it's like you watch, there were so many movies that were fantastic in one way or fantastic in another way. This film seemed to, as I said, it was the full meal. It had everything. And somebody wrote in chat that Curiosity Killed the Cat was their favorite. That was mine too. That nailed it for me. I was like, it's very witty, but then when he died on the Curiosity book, I was like, that's it.
It's also a beautiful shot. It's their poster of like him looking over, or her looking over that book, which I love. Margie, Staff, I always have to prompt you guys. So polite.
I know, it was outstanding. Like, writing wise, in terms of like concept, it's so smart. It's really simple, but like it felt really fresh, and it brought everything. I laughed, I went, aw, I cried when the grandma gave the meaning of life, and then I laughed really hard at the end when he got taken out the same way grandma did in one of her lives. And I thought the curiosity was fantastic. The death itself was really funny, and I loved how it opened with blowing the dust off the book. I don't know how those things are achieved in puppetry, but it was stunning. Really great.
Also, the filmmakers are writing in chat about their hometown. Where is this team from? Does anyone know?
In their town home.
Town home. Okay, got it.
I think they're from Sherman Oaks.
Yeah, Lisa, people live in things called town homes.
I love the timing of the edit. Those cars coming by, always just, everyone just made me laugh. I just thought the editing was super great and tight, and yeah, really, really great. Well,
Swap, do you want to chime in real quick, and then I'll tell you all who the top 7 were?
Oh, sure. Yeah. The quickness of it, obviously it was very funny, but I think what I loved about it, I could point to any number of funny moments, but the overall quickness of it. It wasn't precious with the jokes. Just here's a joke, here's a joke, here's a joke, and I loved that speed of comedy.
All right, so our top 7. You knew the top 3. Also in the top 7 was one that was one of my favorites yesterday, Humanus Plasticus, which just the cinematography of that is so beautiful. Go watch it. Everybody who made these, I love that they're up on our YouTube and everything. But like, please, everybody post your films so everybody can see it. You can tag GLOP, all that kind of stuff. Another one which Mike Mitchell said had the best name of all of them was the Pasta, or the Pasta. It was P-A-S-T with a giant A. Also delightful. I think one of the prettiest ones, this is just my opinions on these things, The Hand and the Horde. A beautiful film with, is it Bunraku? Is that how we would define that one?
Yeah, tabletop.
And the last one was A New Leaf, was the other one that was in the top 7. But there were so many. Taylor gave me a sub list of things that she wanted, and there were so many that the judges mentioned, but I went by the ones that got the most votes. But there were more films that the judges loved, and so you can pester them and find out if they picked yours. But everyone had a hard time picking their top 5, and the judges had a hard time picking their top 3. So I want everyone, even if you're not on this list of 7, like, you did an incredible job. All right, you guys, we're gonna do the raffle. I have all these bowls around me. So, all right, this is the first bowl. This is for Rachel. Rachel, you're gonna find out who. So, Rachel, if you want to describe it real quick while I sift through my bowl, unmute yourself.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, the raffle for mine is to have a like hour-long Zoom consultation, basically for like puppet building. So, like, if you need help with like foam patterning, or like figuring out how to design, how to make a puppet do a certain action, that sort of thing. I'm just kind of here for that general builder question, which is like a lot of knowledge that if you're not in the room with somebody, you would never know. So I'm here to answer all those questions and give any advice I can.
All right. And the winner is Wishing on Stars.
Yay!
I didn't do the hard work that Taylor did of writing everyone's names out, so I have that for myself, but Wishing on Stars was that one. All right, Margie, describe your thing while I go through this thing.
Similar to Rachel, it's an hour-long consultation to just discuss if you have an idea for a TV pilot or series, or if you want to just talk about how you would break out a half-hour, hour-long bit from the film that you made today, or anything, any questions or anything of interest in the TV writing world. I'm here for all of it.
All right, and the winner is Memories of the Past. Yay! Wishing on Stars of Savannah Carlson, and she said, "That's me. That's great. Memories of the Past. I hope you were here." And but I have your name down, and I will find you. I will find you. All right, this next one is for the Under the Puppet prize. Grant isn't here, but he described it. You get the Under the Puppet prize pack, so you get a headband, stickers, and I think one other thing. And those headbands are hard to get and fancy. So this is a real fancy thing.
They're golden. Good to have.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know what that is, you put your microphone in your headband so that you don't have a microphone here when you're puppeteering. All right, and the winner is Watch World. Watch World got that. Woo! All right. The next prize, is a voiceover class with Roxana Ortega, who's a teacher at the Groundlings. She sent me an email that described exactly what it is, and I don't have it, so I'm just going to. But the great thing about this is Roxy works in animation. She's a great teacher, and whoever does this can learn about voiceover and voiceover auditions and all that kind of stuff. And the winner is Crystal Temple. Crystal Temple, everyone. Crystal Temple for Roxy. Great. It's sad because no one's running up, So it's a really like, it's really anticlimactic, I mean, for me, it's exciting. All right, so this one is for the Darcy Prize. So Darcy was thank you for my clappers in the chat. So Darcy was a set designer for Earth to Ned. She was for Christine McConnell. Lisa, what else? She's worked on like everything.
Everything. Muppet Haunted House. That was amazing.
Yeah, she won an Emmy, right, Donna? For
Yep, and she did Duff's Happy Fun Play Time, Bake Time, which we did for Discovery Plus at Henson.
So the exciting thing is you guys can talk to her. You can just ask her nerdy questions and behind the scene questions, or if you guys are into set design and all that kind of stuff, you can ask her those questions, all that kind of stuff. All right. And the winner was Curriculum Minds. Woo! Very exciting. All right. Our next one. So this one was for the $50 gift certificate for the Groundlings. So you can use this, by the way, for the Groundlings. There's online classes. There's so if you don't live in LA, yeah, Christine, you're right. If you completed a film in 48 hours, you're a winner. But you can do online classes if you don't live in LA. If you're a teen, they have teen classes. And there's classes that don't require an audition, or if you're going through the program, you can just apply this $50 credit to classes you're already taking. And in terms of how I got into into puppetry and into the arts, and how I met Margie, and also how she got into writing and stuff, is through the Groundlings. So if anyone's looking for a way to like break into the biz, the Groundlings is a great school to go on. And now that they have online classes, it's great. All right, so the winner is Remembering the Rescue, which I believe is a team. So
yes, I think that's the Zuppeteers. Yay.
Yeah. Are they LA based?
Yes. They are. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Burbank.
15 and under category.
What'd you say?
I think they're in the 15 and under category.
Oh, yes. All right, good. So they have teen classes. So use that. All right. All right. The next one. This one is for the Script Mechanics, which is a proofreading. My sister is the co-founder of this, and they do they have other categories that they do, where they do creative consultations and stuff. So you guys can use that, of course. But they also just do proofreading, which my sister would do, which will also she'll give you artistic feedback too. But if you're planning on submitting a script or anything like that, the script that somebody wrote with Margie, maybe, then I don't wrote with Margie, but Margie,
no, and I've used the Script Mechanics. They're fantastic.
Yeah. Margie, before I give this away, do you have a website where people can, because a lot of people wanted to take classes with you.
I don't, but I'm on Instagram, where you can contact me there and see pictures of my dog in clothes.
Oh, yes. I forgot. Margie.
Sure. At Margie McGee.
Yeah.
And Instagram.
She dresses up her dog in clothes. And
I feel like puppeteers might appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We borrowed some of those clothes for season 2 of GLOP.
Yeah. It's
All
similar
right.
sizing to puppets. All right. Bye.
The winner is Why You Went, a Voicemail. Gets proofreading. Why You Went, a Voicemail. All right. And the last prize, I believe, is for Bill Haller is doing a song class. He's very generous because he wanted to make sure everyone's voices were very taken care of. So it's 4 half-hour singing lessons via Zoom. He's my singing teacher, and he teaches a way of singing where you can belt and you don't mess up your throat. If anybody out there is thinking of singing and doesn't know how, or doesn't think you can sing, Bill's an incredible singing instructor, and is gives people intense confidence. All right, that's enough talking about that. He also has a website, which I think is Haller Music. It's all on GLOP 48. The winner is Humanus Plasticus. Woo! That's all my bowls. So I think that is it. All right. Any thoughts? Any feelings? Oh, yeah, good. Kat put where the 48-hour film challenge can be found at Puppet Plays. Who else? Anything else in this thing that we want to address? Oh, Anthony Haight can't believe their silly film has been seen by Lisa Henson. Lisa.
I was happy to see it.
Oh, okay. There's a question here. Oh, do we have any plans for season 3? We just finished season 2. Yes, we'll get working on it.
Yes, it took us a good 9 months to do our 6 little episodes. And it seems to take either a pandemic or a strike to free us up to give us enough time to do these. So we hopefully we will have we'll sell the show and get paid, and then it'll be a lot easier to to make time for it.
Yeah.
But because we pull in favors, it takes longer than your average shoot. So stay tuned. We certainly hope to create more episodes.
Oh, Donna, another person who should have a website. Do you have lessons set up? Do you have a thing? How should
This year I want to begin teaching in earnest because I just really love it. I taught at the Jim Henson Company, the last training initiative, and that's where I met Staff. And I just had a wonderful, wonderful time. So do stay tuned because I do want to start offering that this year.
Do you want to, thank you for doing this, that you're 14. I'm so honored by the kids that did this. Like, to me, that's the most, like, when I was a kid, I was like, no, I'll do nothing. And the idea that you gave up your weekend too.
Yeah. You forsook your homework. You forsook your homework to do our little film thing. And I have to say, the one film that had the girls at lunch was so GLOP to me. It's just like such a moment of wow. Veronica noticed that too. My daughter messaged me and said, the scene is so GLOP. It's so cool to see how you directly inspire people. It was wonderful. But yeah, seeing the kids make these films was super moving. That's really, that's the second half of our mission here, just to inspire the next generation of puppeteers. So,
Donna, just to loop back, if you'll post on your social media and we'll post on GLOP when you start teaching. So probably the best way to keep track of that is follow either GLOP on Instagram or follow Donna on Instagram, or all GLOP posts go onto Facebook, so you can follow that. We also have a GLOP website, which is glop.us. So if you check in there periodically or whatever, we'll keep you updated there.
Yes.
There might be another GLOP 48 next year. I need time to forget how much work this one was before we start another. Thank you, Christy.
And Lisa, thank you so much for being here today. It was really special having you here and hanging out with us on a Sunday.
It's so fun. Come on. I couldn't have thought of a better way to spend the hour.
And Lisa, we talked about it yesterday, but Fraggle's coming out, right? Fraggle season 2.
Thank you for those who are still hanging in on the on this production. Yes, the Fraggle Rock season 2 on Apple is going to be launching March 29th. We're so proud. We're tackling so many interesting themes in the usual Fraggle lighthearted, delightful way. And we're really thrilled to be putting it out and hope people will find it there. So please go to Apple Plus.
All right. Anything else? Everybody who won a prize, a raffle prize, expect an email from me or from GLOP 48 probably tonight or tomorrow morning. And I will hook you up with whoever your person is, and then you guys can schedule your Zoom meetings from there. But if you don't get it, then pester me at info@GLOP. And I'll send you more info. All right. Any parting thoughts? Anybody got anything?
Just so inspired. It's so inspiring. We've all been doing this for many years, but to see new content and fresh voices, it's just so inspiring to us who've been doing this a while, really. So let's keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget the LA Puppetzilla Puppet Slam on March 30th by the LA Guild of Puppetry. This is also exciting. Thank you, everybody, and goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, everyone.